At the end of the Hongwu reign, the nearly 70-year-old Emperor Taizu of the Ming dynasty still sat in the Golden Throne Hall, his piercing eyes perpetually surveying the court like a hawk, while the aging emperor should have been enjoying his retirement. The untimely death of Crown Prince Zhu Biao that forced him to return to the helm. Though the years had left their mark on him, this founding monarch maintained an awe-inspiring majesty, never allowing his subjects to glimpse even the slightest hint of aging. This emperor, born from humble origins, was deeply acquainted with the suffering of the people. Under his rule, the Hongwu era saw a rare phenomenon of officials fearing the people. However, within the deeply ingrained feudal hierarchy, this situation posed a hidden danger. At the beginning of his reign, Zhu Yuanzhang remained a peasant, deeply abhorring corrupt officials and enacting strict laws to punish them. However, subsequent monarchs struggled to maintain this strong rule, resulting in a situation of strong people, weak officials that became a unique characteristic of the Hongwu reign. In his later years, Zhu Yuanzhang knew he was the sole pillar of his government. He must remain vigilant, never allowing anyone to perceive his weakness. During every court meeting, the old emperor would force himself to be alert, his gaze intimidating his ministers. Years of intense anxiety had engendered a paranoid distrust in the founding monarch. Any slight could trigger his wrath. During Zhu Yuanzhang's years of striving for dominance in the Central Plains and his ambitions for world dominance, he faced a formidable rival, Qin Yuliang. As the saying goes, competitors are enemies. The Zhu Yuanzhang and Qin Yuliang were at loggerheads, their conflict irreconcilable. Initially, Qin Yuliang's power far surpassed Zhu Yuanzhang's. Zhu Yuanzhang dispatched his general, Zhongzhong, to defend Anqing, but Zhongzhong was powerless, and Qin Yuliang's forces quickly captured the city. Seeing Qin Yuliang's army approach, Zhongzhong was terrified and hastily fled the city with a few trusted followers. Although Zhongzhong survived Qin Yuliang's attack, his abandonment of the city was punishable by death under military law. Chang Yuchen, believing Zhongzhong to be merely cowardly and not inherently bad, offered to plead for his life. However, Zhu Yuanzhang firmly disagreed, stating, "If military law is not strictly enforced, it will serve as a warning to future generations." Since the spring and autumn period, and the Warring States period, military law has emphasized the importance of strict compliance with orders. Violators must be punished according to the law, without favoritism or partiality. If Zhu Yuanzhang spared Zhongzhong today, future generals would follow suit and abandon the city in the face of an incoming enemy attack. How could the war continue? Ultimately, Zhu Yuanzhang ordered Zhongzhong's execution. After Zhongzhong's death, his position was taken by a general named Zhao Yong. Zhu Yuanzhang admired Zhao Yong for his courage and insight. Soon after, Zhao Yong led his army to recapture Anqing. Zhu Yuanzhang was overjoyed, convinced he had made the right choice, and promoted him to the position of Vice Minister of State Affairs. Afterward, Zhao Yong repeatedly achieved remarkable feats in battles, such as the siege of Wuchang and Luzhou, earning Zhu Yuanzhang's deep trust. After Zhu Yuanzhang proclaimed himself emperor, he ordered Chang Yuchen and Su De to lead the northern expedition, and Zhao Yong joined the army. He and Chang Yuchen pursued the fleeing Yuan Shendi, but unfortunately, they were unable to capture him. Upon the army's triumphant return, Chang Yuchen tragically passed away, and Zhao Yong assumed temporary command as deputy general. Zhao Yong had distinguished himself throughout his military career, becoming renowned for his actions during the campaign against Qin Yuliang. Later, during his northern campaigns against the Yuan army, he demonstrated exceptional valor, even capturing a leading Yuan general alive. If meritorious service were to be awarded, Zhao Yong's contributions would have been comparable to those of a general. While he still fell short of Su De, Chang Yuchen and others, a title of duke would have been justifiable. However, Zhao Yong ultimately received only the title of Marquis of Nanxiong. This wasn't due to Zhu Yuanzhang's stinginess. It was Zhao Yong's own fault. In the third year of the Hongwu reign, Zhao Yong and Li Wenzhong led a joint northern expedition. The two men crossed Yahuling Mountain and successfully captured Yingchang. Upon returning to Nanjing, Zhu Yuanzhang prepared to award meritorious service. After deliberation, Zhao Yong was deemed the most meritorious. However, just as Zhu Yuanzhang was about to confer the title of duke, someone reported Zhao Yong to Zhu Yuanzhang for his misdeeds. Zhu Yuanzhang's army had a stipulation that after capturing a city, they must not use force to oppress the civilians, but must instead care for and protect them. However, after capturing Yingchang, Zhao Yong secretly took slaves within the city, forcing the women into submission without consent. Upon learning of this, Zhu Yuanzhang was furious. He summoned Zhao Yong, gave him a severe reprimand, ordered him to make amends, and demoted his merit by 1 rank. Zhao Yong remained idle at court for 10 years, participating in neither military operations nor handling important government affairs. In the 13th year of the Hongwu reign, rebellions erupted in Fujian and Guangdong. Short of talented generals, Emperor Taizu Zhu Yuanzhang re-employed this veteran general. Despite his advanced age, Zhao Yong demonstrated exceptional quelling prowess, bringing most of the southern bandits to the imperial court in just 1 year. He decisively and drastically dealt with the recalcitrant bandit leaders, and the remaining rabble, seeing the situation hopeless, fled in disarray. History records his remarkable achievements that over 17.800 bandits were captured, over 8.800 heads were beheaded, and over 13.000 households were won over. After returning to Beijing in triumph, Zhu Yuanzhang lavished him with rewards but avoided mentioning a title, and Zhao Yong dared not actively seek credit. To honor his achievements, Taizu held a banquet and gathered his former subordinates. Despite their high positions, these founding heroes rarely enjoyed such opportunities to gather. During the banquet, Zhu Yuanzhang was in high spirits and even left his seat to personally pour wine for his generals. After 3 rounds of drinking, the elderly Taizu wanted to return to his throne, but he was so drunk that he stumbled and fell on the steps.